Hello everybody and welcome back to Zach's MRE Review channel. Thanks for joining us. This is post-Christmas, pre-New Year when we're filming this, so belated Merry Christmas to anyone and early Happy New Year to everyone as well. Tonight we're going to be joined by the entire gang off camera here, the whole family, as you can clearly hear, including the babies, who is currently crying, one of them, that's Nora. So, if you hear any wild, wacky background noise, that's what we got going on behind us. So, anyway, we're going to be taking a look at a French RCIR 24-hour ration. This guy here, as you can see, is a menu number 12. It's a bit out of date, but as we all know, that's only a suggestion. If you store it right, everything else, it'll last a lot longer. And menu number 12, for those of you who don't know, the main dishes are Strasbourg Sausages and pasta pork salad to eat cold. There's also a list of everything else in there if you want to take a look at it. You know, I don't read it, and that's no fun. Also, for those of you who are interested in the weights, according to this I didn't weigh it myself, obviously. It's listed right here. This weighs 1.75 kilograms. What that is in pounds, I couldn't tell you. There it is. So as always, let's just go right ahead.
Mark, get off that.
Wrong knife, and then we'll get into it. So there we go, all nice and open. Now we'll open the rest of the way here. There we go. That would be nice. So here we go. Now, as you see, we get sitting on top here. One of my favorite fruit items is this. Yeah, Nora. Is this MX3 brand Extreme Sport Nutrition Muesli. This is the chocolate muesli, which is usually pretty good. There we go. Yes, Nora. Then we have our soup. Not exactly sure what kind that is. There we go. We'll see what that is. Then we have a little pouch here of apricot jam. He's letting his opinion know. Thank you. We have our Isotonic sports drink, which is by far one of the worst drinks I think an MRE could give. That's mine. So, and we have our biscuits. You have sweet, salty, and chocolate, all of which are pretty good. Take a look at these quick. There you go. So we have, these are the chocolate ones.
Those are good. I like those. You've gotten those before, huh?
I know. These are salty, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are salty. And those are your quote-unquote sweet ones.
These are probably some of my favorite biscuits.
Yeah, they are really good, especially if they're fresh.
Yeah, they're awesome.
These might not be as great as we want because they are a bit old. Those do. If anything out of this ration shows that it's out of date, it's these. These don't last much beyond the date, but we'll still try them. Yeah, honey. No, don't close the bud. Well, sorry, I need it. So anyway, we have our berry Commando Bar. She's a woman and she needs her opinion heard. We got a little bit of a brew kit here. Hot chocolate coffee. We'll open it up, obviously. We have our tissues. So, for your face or your other side, whichever you need. We have another bar. This is a fruit and nougat bar. These are questionable in my opinion, but
I'm not a fan of those.
I never tried it.
And we have our dark chocolate, 60% cacao. We have another Commando Bar. This one's a coffee. We have peach, I believe. Looks like a peach to me. Fruit jelly. Just sugar-coated fruit jelly. Pretty good usually. Don't take too much, Nora. We have Fromage Fondue, which is cheese.
We've had that before too. I love that.
There you go, a little can. This is our pate. I forget off the top of my head which pate it is. I think it's boar pate in this one. We have our cook it kit. And then we have our main courses. That's our Strasbourg Sausages. And that's that salad they were talking about, the pork salad. Eat cold. So in your heated up kit, you got an Nesbit stove. And then there's some other things. So you have a trash bag.
Let's go. We're going upstairs to play.
You have the only utensil. This is the only other thing I don't like about these rations. That's a very small, very questionable sport. Then, as she just stole, we got our pack of matches. Yeah, honey. Oh, thank you for throwing that at me, honey. That was very helpful. Yes, thank you, honey. Well, if I can. No, I don't know. Doesn't want to cooperate, so just do that. There's our matches. Little standard matches. Red tip, nothing fancy. We have 6 fuel tablets for our stove.
Oh, I know, and it's also missing.
Mom, whose was that?
We got a little handle.
Mom, who was that?
So you fold it in like this.
Mom,
Fold it in like that.
look at mine also.
Give it a little angle. And then that's how you put your food on and off. Let's see it there. So that works. As I knock stuff over, you have 6 water purification tablets and your stove. Just fold it up. I'm not going to use it, so I don't want to fold it, but that's how it folds up. And then lastly,
Thank you,
we have our little brew kit here. They have 2 coffees, a regular tea and a mint tea. You have 2 packs salt, pepper, 2 sugars, and lastly, you have a pouch of hot cocoa, which is actually some of the best hot cocoa I've had. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get this all out onto a tray, and we'll be right back with you. All right, and we're back. Joining us here for breakfast. So we got everything laid out here, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Move that out of the way though. With our chocolate muesli here.
You love that.
My favorite. Oh.
Yeah.
Of course, there's still a little.
I'm not as big a fan of it as you are.
Well, no one's perfect.
Shut up.
Oh,
There it is. For those of you who don't know what muesli is, it's similar to oatmeal, but not quite. Got more seeds and stuff, and Lucian agrees.
Excuse Lucian, he's just over in his jumper making the sounds of his people.
He's voicing his opinion on what I'm doing over here. Not really. He's not paying attention, but there you go. You mix it up. Almost lost the light there. All right, and then we just set it aside and let it do its thing. I might have, but
You should let me do that part.
well, you're not close enough.
Well, like you could just say, hey, Valerie, do it. And I would.
Clean up my mess a little bit. Next up, as always, we'll do our coffee. Now in this case, I'm not going to separate these into 2 cups, you know, throughout the day. Obviously, if you want to, you could. But for me, I'm just gonna make myself a double strong cup because I could use the caffeine right now. So I get nice freeze-dried coffee in here. This stuff's usually pretty good.
You know what my favorite coffee in the MREs are.
Anything black.
No, remember you got me a whole bunch of it?
Oh yeah, the Russian stuff. Or no, the US type 2.
The Russian stuff with the tea I like.
Yeah. So now
Coffee.
Now I'm gonna make an army mocha out of this. I only added the sugar to this because this particular hot chocolate is very bitter. It's not very sweet like an American hot chocolate. It's a European style. So typically I would leave it as is and not even add the sugar, but I want some sugar tonight.
Before you doctor it up, will you can you make it like I would
No.
like and
can't.
then let me take a sip and
I
then
can't because it won't mix right. All the drying ingredients have to go
the
together.
Army mochas with this hot cocoa.
That's what I'm making.
I know, but you doctor it up.
I added some sugar. I'm gonna hit it. I can get. I don't have to put the milk in, like, if that's what you mean.
No, but you put sugar in it.
Well, that's it. That's it.
No.
I almost said I doctor it.
Sugar and milk. I don't do that.
Oh, jeez. But anyway. So, while that's getting mixed off camera here, we'll have a look at our coffee bar. Commando coffee bar.
I want the Army mocha from this one. Yep.
There we go. That's what those things look like.
Okay, it's fine.
A little bit gooey. But that's it.
Why would you take a shower before your game?
It's okay.
You ordered on and change your shirt.
They're not the best thing I've ever had, but they're good enough. Especially for a quick breakfast.
What is that?
The coffee bar?
Oh, yeah.
It's decent.
No.
There you go.
Nope.
I think it's decent. Alright, honey. Thank you.
Oh, the kids like my
We got a bunch of critics out here
Yeah,
not
well,
liking it.
those three, they're 11, 8, and 6.
It's
They
coffee.
want they don't like coffee.
Coffee
Let me try it.
flavor.
Let me try it. I love coffee.
Flavor.
It's right here, Zachary.
So there we go.
I don't care for it, and I like coffee, but
I got my extra milk in there since that's how I like it.
What is that?
Coffee. And it is, in my opinion, delicious.
This is a hot cocoa.
I put it in here.
Aw,
That's how I always do it. I do army mochas.
Can I try some?
My favorite.
I wanted to have some hot cocoa.
I mean, the mocha
Alright.
bar was okay. It's not the best.
That's what I said. It's decent. Next up, we'll check out our various biscuits.
I didn't like it.
These are our.
coffee. You don't like coffee.
These
I like
are.
coffee.
These are our.
Yeah, I know you don't. You do.
These are our sweet biscuits. These, the best I could describe them as, is close to a graham cracker. And
I don't like it with milk in it.
No.
so,
Here,
not great.
Is this gonna dip in coffee?
no.
No, just give my coffee back. I need it.
Give that
Yep.
back to Dad.
It's so good.
They're
though.
decent. A little on the stale side, like I said, but
It's so, the
But not
coffee's so
bad.
good.
thank you.
Yep.
There we
Daddy
go.
makes the best army mocha.
Next up,
They had a little feel. Like
check out our salty ones, or what
The
they call
the
salty.
ones are the best with the cheese. Dad.
Those have.
Yeah.
The first bar has a little taste to it. I don't know what taste, but
Milk cracker.
The salty ones are a little better.
There you go. Yeah, they're pretty good. Consistency of a graham cracker, but saltier. That's basically it. And next is my personal favorite, the chocolate ones.
Yeah, the chocolate ones are pretty damn good.
Yeah, they are. They're bussin'.
Bussin', bussin'.
There we go.
Bussin'.
Bussin', bussin'.
There we go.
Bussin', bussin'.
It's pretty good. I was going to use the apricot jam on them, but since I already spread them out and shared them and stuff, I'll save that for later.
Apricot jam's disgusting. I don't like it.
Not really. It's pretty good. On the salty crackers.
I'm not a big fan
Oh,
of
it's gone to
crackers.
it's gone to saltine crackers, like the salty ones. Cause I only
No, out of the
Yeah.
salty ones. Put the apricot on it.
So there's our muesli. We'll use our little spork here and be a little official on it. Much as we can be.
Can I have a spoon so I can try some?
No.
Everybody's gonna get a taste.
Mm.
Except for me, I don't like it. And Liam, don't even try it because you don't like oatmeal.
Yeah, you're not going to like
So
it.
you're not gonna like that.
With your weirdness.
How do I don't?
We know.
We know because you've tried
I
this
only-
before
I
and you
only-
spit it out every time. You don't like oatmeal.
That's good.
I only like one flavor of oatmeal.
What
I've
is
never
it?
even seen you eat oatmeal.
I eat it.
Every time I
Chocolate
see you
muesli.
eat it, you spit it out.
I ate it like a couple times before.
Mmm. It's so good.
All right.
You ever want to taste? We're trying to get it on camera, so. I don't want.
Have a
It's
chance.
so
Nobody's
good.
going to want to hear 10 minutes of background noise.
Yeah, but it's so
You don't
good.
like it?
Apologize
I
for
don't-
that
I don't
if
care for it.
that's not your style.
Here, help Taya.
It's so good.
It looks so good too.
It
I
looks
don't know.
good, but I don't care for
It
it.
looks so good.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
You guys are weird.
Do you like
Soap's
it?
in the background here being a
I
little
wanna-
over
I
dramatic
wanna
about
try
it.
I really
You
want
like
to
it,
try it.
Taya?
Well, it's 3 and 3, Zach. You, Taya, and Zachary like it. Me, Sophia, and Liam
Well,
don't like
Liam, take a little mouthful and see.
it. Liam's tried it before. He does not
But
like
hey,
it.
he wants to. I'm not going to turn him.
We've done French and
I'm not gonna
This is
discourage
the
it.
first one.
I think it's the regular one I don't like. The chocolate's good.
There
The
you
chocolate's
go.
good.
4 of us here think it's good, and the babies can't really eat it. So,
That's why I keep saying try it. Keep trying
all
it.
right. So
It's the first time
we're gonna
you
go
try it.
ahead and get to lunch. This way we don't drag this thing out too far. So,
Yeah.
be back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining us for breakfast, and now you join us here for lunch. So for lunch, we're gonna have ourselves our pork salad, some cheese, and salty crackers. Our other Commando bar, our fruit jelly bar, and a nice cup of tea. I also put out this Isotonic Drink. I'm actually not going to mix this because I don't see a reason to waste it. Because frankly, it's, in my opinion, terrible. When you mix it together, it basically makes a cloudy cup of water. And when you drink it, it tastes like an Alka-Seltzer that's lost all the fizz. So, it's not that good, and it's this exact kind. So, I'm not going to waste it. Maybe I'll include this in one of my giveaways, just so somebody else can experience it and see what they think. So, but it's out there for a good show. So now there's not much preparation for lunch because just about everything out here is meant to be eaten cold. So as the baby's off in the background here still yelling at me, there he is. So I apologize if you hear him. Just I know some people that watch these don't like background noise, so I apologize, but he lives here, so there's not much I'm going to do about that. So they drop that in there. Now it looks like this should pull out, but it doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're in business. So get our hot water in there, and we'll let that steep. See that? All right, thank you, honey. You let go now. I won't. So we'll just set that off to the side here and keep going. So we'll start off with the simple items. So we'll check out first our berry Commando bar. Okay, sorry about that. As I was showing you the berry bar, the camera battery died out on me, so apologies there. There's our berry Commando Bar. These are usually pretty decent too. Basically looks exactly like the first one, except it's got a bit of a pink hue to it. So, yep, pretty good. I don't know exactly what berry I would say. Maybe a raspberry, mixed berry, some kind of berry. But anyway, it's decent. What do you think? Pretty good from Sophia. What do you think, Taya? No, okay, Taya likes it too. Next, we'll check out our fruit jelly here. There we go. It's our fruit jelly, all covered in sugar. Very sweet.
What is it?
That's the fruit bar.
I think it's apricot.
Got it. It's good.
What is it?
What's the berry Commando Bar?
It's good.
Oh, that's sweet. Try it, you like that? It's like pure sugar.
I don't know. I know.
All right, then we'll
And
we'll check out our cheese fondue. Well, basically, cheese is just what it is. There you go.
Okay.
It's like more of a Gouda, if I had to guess what kind of cheese it is. Closer to a Gouda than a cheddar or anything else. Like I said, with that, we're gonna have our salty biscuits. I have one left over from breakfast, so.
This is all mine.
Yeah, decent. I like Gouda cheese though, so on sandwiches and
Can I try?
hamburgers.
Give me a little.
Where are the salty crackers?
There's your whole pack.
This cheese is surprisingly good.
I told you. There we go. So far, everyone who's tried it so far off camera here has enjoyed it. So, while they're continuing that, I'll open up our pork salad and check that out.
Hey.
Remember, according to the box, it says serve cold. Let's see, green beans right off the top, literally. Whoa! The green bean jumped off on me. Smells interesting. I have absolutely no idea what's in there.
Green beans.
Potatoes, obviously, pork. I don't actually. Let's get a fork in here. Do some checking out here.
I love that sweet.
So that's pretty obviously a potato. I'll give that a go.
This is good.
Lamb.
I'm keeping it.
Not bad. Next, that pretty obviously is a piece of meat, so that's pork.
Give me that.
Pretty good. Not a whole lot of flavor, actually. Kind of surprisingly, actually. I thought I'd have more. I would eat the green beans, but I don't like, they're kind of mushy, and I don't like mushy green beans. I like a crisper green bean. But anyway, I don't mind it, actually. It's not bad at all. So,
What is
This cheese is so good.
yeah, they're raving about the cheese. That's the it item apparently of this is is the cheese.
That's good. Don't eat your own
I
stuff.
want this one left.
Then we'll also put our garbage bag to use here to collect all of our refuse.
What is this?
There's a little rubber band on a
What
pork
is that?
salad. It's not
Pork?
bad actually.
Pork? I like.
So I think a decent sized trash bag. Says my tray.
If
It's
it
actually
says
pretty thick quality. And
if it says serve cold, I'll prefer not
You
cold.
serve that cold?
yeah. So we'll use the put the garbage bag into use. So everyone off camera, if you have garbage, there's a bag.
I don't prefer it cold.
So I couldn't imagine eat that hot though.
Why?
I just think it would be gross for my opinion.
Can I have one? No, I'm not sure.
So there we go. So far, everyone seems to be enjoying it.
Go try
I'll
my
bring this
cracker.
right back in.
Fine. We got our tea here. I'm not a tea drinker, so
Can I try tea?
I'm trying
I
on
love
the
tea. I love tea.
you like iced tea, honey. That's a whole different concept.
Dad, I love tea. Can I have that?
No, I want the rest of that. Can I have the rest of that?
No, I already.
Hold on, it's a pretty decent tea. It's pretty good. Especially as a non-tea drinker, I think it's decent. So
Stop
What?
yourself.
I'd recommend it. The tea. So anyway, while they continue eating that and everything else, we'll go ahead and stop the video here to get ready for dinner. So we'll be back with dinner. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for lunch and welcome to dinner. For dinner, we're gonna have our Strasbourg Sausages, our soup, the remainder of our crackers or biscuits, our Pate, got my salt and pepper out there, our mint tea, my fruit nougat bar, chocolate bar, and that apricot jam I saved from breakfast. So go ahead and get this ready. So step one, as always, is we'll have our tea. I still got my lunch tea in the cup, so we'll go ahead and use this. This tea for dinner is a lovely mint tea. Smell that. Smell the mint.
Favorite.
That's nice. I like that kind of.
Very minty.
That one, you know. That can. I like it.
Put it aside, please. Put it aside, please. Please put it aside. Please.
That kind of makes it.
All right. Next, we'll get our water in here. Can't use too much water though, because we have soup. So, speaking of soup, I'm gonna need a bowl for our soup. All right, here. Thank you. So now we'll let that steep off to the side here, while we keep looking as we keep going through. So next up, we'll take a look at our fruit nougat bar. There we go. It's white nougat with chunks of fruit in it, which to me is just not cool. But everyone's got their own taste.
What is that?
The fruit nougat bar.
Oh, I hate. No.
I'll be honest. The smell of this kind of reminds me of the inside of my local home improvement store.
Dad, can I smell? Dad,
Specifically, if you've ever been inside of a Lowe's home improvement. Obviously not a sponsor or anything, but just for whatever reason, that kind of reminds me of it. Anybody here daring enough to take a bite?
I will.
What is it?
The fruit nougat bar.
don't know what it is.
The first French ration you ever got, I tried one of those and it was terrible.
Okay, Tay does not like it. They're a little over exaggerated, but
Okay.
while they're doing that,
Should I try it?
we'll get the sweet biscuit and we'll check out our jam. Always make sure you mix up your anything in a pouch, anything in a sachet. You want to mix. There we go.
It's so hard.
I know. So there's our
It's not terribly
on
bad,
there.
but it's just so hard.
Hey Tay, you want to try some of the jam? Jam on the biscuit.
Sorry.
What do you think?
It hurts my teeth.
Hey, like it?
Oh.
There you go. Tay likes it.
What jam is that?
Apricot.
It's like the best. Dad, can I have it?
I like it.
There you go.
Here, Liam.
Dad, can
Now
I
Liam
have
doesn't
that?
like it as much.
Can I have that?
Hold on, Taya, please. I'm trying to make a video here, honey.
Look here. Throw this away and rinse this out.
So, we'll go get the rest of these out.
I'm gonna go with more.
Give them to Tiny. Alright. So, actually, I need to keep one of these. We ran out of salty biscuits, which I would recommend. I'll have to use these because for the pate. I mean, I'm sure as hell not using chocolate. But honestly, these are good enough that I will actually save them as my part of my dessert because these are actually really good. So those will go for dessert.
Dad, for for
We have
you.
dessert.
So, we'll check out next our boar pate.
I want that.
And there we go. That's our boar pate.
I hate apricot jams.
So, let's break out a little bit
That looks
here.
good. Oh, didn't we have this before on one of these?
I think so.
I think too. It looks like.
Well, there's always a pate. I don't know about this particular one. So there we
It
go.
looks familiar.
And what kind of potato is it, Dad?
Boar.
Boar?
Has a unique flavor. That's what I'm going to say for now.
It's definitely not the one I think. I
Bo-
thought.
boar is just like a wild pig.
Oh, what's that?
It's interesting for sure.
Here you go.
Or just fats and stuff.
Here you go.
Thank you.
It's interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't hate it.
I don't.
I
I've never had
no,
that.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Can I try? Can I
I
try?
don't like it.
Well,
Can I try some?
well, they're trying it. We'll get our soup.
At first, when I was chewing it and everything, and something just like I bit
It's
into
weird.
it.
I'll say that. It is a weird flavor. Soup smells good though.
Daddy, you can have that.
You just want
Thanks, honey. I don't want it, but thanks.
I mean,
Sophia,
Sophia.
you don't need all the sounds, honey, please.
Oh,
I want you.
that is very gamey.
Yes,
Dad,
that's it. That's the term I was looking for.
Oh,
can I try?
oh my God.
I don't know.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
I think your mom had. Oh, Zachary has it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's very gamey.
It's very gamey, but I don't think it's terrible. Zachary, apparently, other Zachary, my oldest, appears to like it, but no one else. So
It's disgusting. Can I try this now, Dad?
hold on, honey.
Give me it.
There's our soup. Not sure exactly. It's like Asian soup, whatever that means. So
It's
That's
Get a
taste
little
that
bit
you
of
just
it.
can't get out of your mouth for a while.
I know.
That's too small.
Hey, I don't think you should taste it.
it's an interesting flavor.
I don't think you're gonna like it at all, honey. Don't take too big of a piece.
It's interesting.
You can keep it there. I don't want.
Well, I gotta move it.
Oh, it's big.
There we go.
Hey, Dad, can I have it?
That is like
Yeah, go ahead.
the girl who doesn't
Wow.
eat anything.
Tay is one of our notoriously picky eaters, as am I, but she's even worse than me.
Good.
She really likes it, so there you go.
Put it this way, she's 6,
I didn't expect it.
Put it this way, she's 6 years old and she only weighs like 33 pounds.
So,
She's healthy. The doctor's
yeah,
not worried
she
about
is
it.
on the little
She just-
side.
She's just tiny, so that's why we call her.
That's her
Tiny T
nickname,
or
Tiny,
Tiny.
as you would hear. I'm sure you've heard me on these videos reference Tiny, and that's her. So anyway, we're gonna get this heated up,
I cannot believe she
Okay.
and to heat this up,
I can't finish all of it.
Actually, when I think about it, yeah, that boar stuff is actually disgusting when I think about it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Good.
Yeah.
so I'll bring in
I didn't even
the old cookie sheet there.
Are you still
Yes.
recording?
I'm gonna go ahead and
He's gonna let you have some. Just relax.
we'll get our little stove together here. I wasn't gonna use it, but then I decided what the heck, might as well.
That,
Daddy,
that,
can I have all of this?
oh, sorry.
Okay. So we'll
No,
do that, our
don't-
hexene fuel tablet.
Don't eat all of it. I want some too.
Let me try.
Very fishy smelling if you've ever used these before. I'll use one. Sometimes I'll use two, but I'll use one.
The soup was definitely really good. I think, in my opinion.
I agree with it too.
That's yummy.
Sophia, don't eat all of it, okay? Because I'm really want more. It's good.
I love it too.
I hate that smell.
What, the hexamine, the fish oil.
Yeah.
This was bad.
Usually it takes a few matches to get these going. So,
If you need,
but anyway, so I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna slap that on there and heat it up, and then we'll be back. I'm not gonna bore you with watching me light it and everything else. It'll take 10 minutes right there. So we'll be back. All right, you're joining us right at the end of cooking here. So use my little device I showed you in the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and carefully remove this.
Can I blow it off?
No.
Me too.
how do you?
Then I'll put it over there. Get it out of the way. Transfer the fork.
What? I was
and
gonna.
then blow out your
I was gonna do
Esma
it.
stove.
Oh, why did we do this in the house? All that smoke is gonna stay in here.
Go ahead, we'll get that out of the way.
It's not that bad.
I'll bring in our Strasbourg sausages, as you can see, one sitting out on top here,
Dad, is this still
and our rice and whatnot.
That's rice.
It's like a rice, yeah, maybe a risotto actually.
So it's like rice, sausage, and like what else?
Yeah, there's some seasoning. It's really it. Not much else to it.
It looks good.
So that's what we got. So that's our risotto, I believe, is what it is.
Don't try. It's mine.
Pretty good.
Taya, let me take a picture of you eating that pate.
Here,
Yeah.
here. Remember, it's hot, so we gotta keep it on the tray. So while they're doing that,
Get some on there and put it in.
we'll go ahead and I'll open up our chocolate here.
Okay. Let me put
These
some
are
on
nice
crackers.
chocolate. Now Liam doesn't like it. Why does he have an upside down juice box? Oh well.
It's empty.
Oh, it's empty. Okay.
I don't like that.
This is a very nice, very dry dark chocolate. European style dark chocolate. It is delicious.
Can I try some? I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, but maybe I'll like
It's
this.
nice and bitter, which is I like. I like that in the dark chocolate.
I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, so I'm not going to be surprised if I don't like it.
So you are literally dropping stuff every single place, everywhere.
No.
Dad.
I like no.
Well, next up we got our mint tea.
little lines in here.
I don't know, honey.
Did it-
Oh, they're little noodles.
Mm.
There you go. Now I'm not a big fan of mint tea. The wife is. We're gonna let Tiny here give it a go. See what she thinks, and we'll wrap up the video. Careful.
Daddy.
All right, Tay approves. A wide-eyed approval.
What?
The mint tea.
Oh yeah, she likes it.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up our video here. So from all of us here, as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment if you would like.
For any of our followers who are following us personally on our Facebook pages, I posted a behind the scenes of Taya eating the pate that the wild boar pate that she seems to love so much.
So check that out,
So check that out.
and I'll get it off the wife, and I'll add it to the Zach's MRE Review Facebook page as well. So check that out if you're a friend or like us over there. Go ahead and check that out. If not, hit that like button on Facebook as well. So that goes ahead, brings us to the end of this ration review. I don't know if I'm going to have this out before or after New Year's, so one way or the other, Happy New Year. Hope you have a prosperous, happy, and joyous New Year. From all of us here, from my family to yours. So that'll go ahead and end it. So stick around. We got lots more content reviews coming for you. And that's it. I'm done rambling. So from all of us here, thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.